G'day viewers, how are you doing today?
Hello viewers, how you doing? Thank you so very much for letting me on your device. I really appreciate it.
Well, they've let AZ out again, so I thought, oh, we'd always like to see him pop up every now and then. So
it's really appreciated because, you know, I'm back in hospital on Friday, but it's going to be a quickie. They're just going to look at stuff and then take stuff out, and then they're going to put more stuff back in. And I know they didn't say they're going to put stuff back in.
No.
But anyway, bugger that, because it's Trump watch time.
Oh my god, I was catching up AZ on the latest wrinkle in the story of Trump paid off a porn star to not talk about the affair they had after he was married to his current wife.
And I was saying to Angry, right, in my role as a prostitute, you can tell your prostitute anything, it's actually safer than telling your priest. Don't tell a porn star anything, because remember, a porn star is trying to broadcast what they do. They're trying to broadcast what they do. A prostitute keeps it all internal. A porn star broadcasts what they do.
Apparently how it all played out, like this affair was a while ago, and
they usually
are. And then just prior to the election, when the pussy grabbing tape went public, the porn star in question, Stormy Daniels, awesome professional name.
It's good. It's good. My porn star name is Buster Tyson, which I like. What's yours?
As soon as you said that, I just remembered Buster Hyman and the Penetrators. Wasn't that a ska band?
It was a ska band.
Yeah.
They were actually quite good, but a bit hardcore for me.
Yes. Yeah, no, professional stage name. I will have to work on that.
What's your first pet?
Oh, and
your first street.
Yeah, that'd be Jake McClay, which I always thought sounded like a good...
Oh, I like Jake McClay. Oh, I can see that working very well.
It does sound like a porn star name, doesn't it?
You know what? I'm thinking a double with Jake McClay and Buster Tyson would go down well. And later on in our career, when we need it, you'll see it.
I'm not saying we know people out there who have the Photoshop skills who might knock up a movie poster for Jake McClay and Buster Tyson.
But we're saying...
But it could happen, so you never know. But to Stormy Daniels, apparently when the pussy grabbing tape went public, that's when she considered going public.
He got totally ambushed.
Yes.
He got totally ambushed with that.
Yes.
Totally ambushed. I mean, he, you know, in a proper court of law, that could be inadmissible because he was just saying stuff off the record. Disgusting, misogynist, ridiculous stuff that should have sunk him, but still off the record.
But he's also tested the water with just straight up saying it wasn't him. After admitting to it, after apologising to it, after acknowledging it was real, because truth matters for so little, he's actually tested the waters of straight up saying it wasn't him. So,
nah, didn't do it. A big boy did it and ran away. Much like our Liberal Party.
Yeah. So, with this shit, it appears obvious Stormy Daniels sort of reached out to someone in Trump world and said, if you think that's bad, I'm going to tell everyone we were banging after he was married. And this has resulted in Trump's lawyer paying her off something like $130,000 US. We know this because this went in January. This went public,
right?
Even though there was a non-disclosure agreement, and it went public, and it's gone through so many weird permutations, including the lawyer saying it's nothing to do with Trump, and there's no document saying it's to do with Trump. I paid her out of my own pocket, which is weird because he's acknowledged that the payoff happened.
Right, and let me tell you something about an NDA. When you've got an NDA, don't D.
Especially not when you're talking about, you know, the big D's little d. Don't D about that.
Don't D about your D going in D.
Yeah. So,
except my boyfriend's addicted to the D, which is great.
Yeah, well, Donnie's addicted to himself, so he's addicted to the D in his own way.
He's addicted to the D in his own way, yeah.
So, there's been D, basically, and so Stormy Daniels it's taken a new twist now, with Stormy Daniels saying, I want the whole NDA declared null and void. First, she says, because Trump never signed it, she reckons, or her lawyer reckons, that makes it null and void.
Which kind of makes sense to me, actually, you know. Oh, I didn't do a thing with someone who's not here.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me 130 grand.
the second part of her lawsuit to get the NDA thrown out is even if the lack of signature doesn't count for anything, the lawyer won't stop D'ing. He's been D'ing since January, and so everyone already fucking knows. So it's
all
ridiculous.
over. It's everywhere, and everyone knows exactly what's going on and what's happened because the lawyer's been going, no, Streisand effect, Streisand effect, Streisand effect, Streisand effect, and you know, there's a point to where if he'd have just turned around and said, oh look, I can't talk about any business dealings that might have happened before Trump got in, because that would be a clear breach of protocol, which, you know, is nothing. It's saying nothing.
Yes.
But he could have just said that and let it go. And this woman has clearly said something that I can't even begin to talk about, and I probably don't remember. You know, again, saying nothing, and he's just not. He's Streisand affecting all over the place. Everyone knows clearly what's gone on here. And clearly, Donald... I mean, okay, let's look at Clinton. Well, okay, let's look at Reagan. He basically destroyed the economy and he essentially let AIDS go, right? And they all love him. Clinton put the economy back in the black since 1850 or something like that. And he fucked an intern, and oh my God, what a terrible devil he is. And then gave a really healthy country to a whole bunch of Republicans who fucked it. And basically now you've got a situation where this guy's tanking the economy, basically fucking anything that moves and grabbing him by the pussy, and he's, I think, committed treason.
Well, that's the thing. See, Clinton got into so much trouble for a consensual affair. Personally, I think it was an abuse of power and it was a dick move and he shouldn't have done it, but it was completely consensual. Trump is like, I don't think this will derail him, because there's about 30 things that we know to be true that would have derailed any other politician prior to Trump.
And we're not talking president, we're talking politician.
Yeah, just politician.
Yeah.
And it hasn't touched him. So I don't think this will force him to resign or anything, unless he does something dumb like lie under oath.
Which let's
he's
wait
pretty
for that.
dumb.
Let's wait for that.
And
he surrounds himself with
morons. That's the other thing. Why is his lawyer so bad? Lawyers are always meant to tell people, don't talk, don't say a thing, don't talk to the police. Definitely don't talk to the media ever.
When you get arrested, you say, I haven't got enough money for a solicitor, may I have one please? And you don't say anything, right? But Donald's going, I'll just tweet out some stuff about China. I'll just tweet out some stuff about Taiwan. I'll just tweet out some stuff about North Korea. I'll just tweet out some stuff about not Putin. Oh, no.
But it's like he surrounds himself with incompetent people. I think it's because he's so insecure in his own lack of competence. He's got like the worst lawyer in the world. And not only do I think this won't derail him, I don't want it to. I don't want him to be brought down by something as trivial as he fucked someone he shouldn't have. I want it for the real stuff. The stuff Mueller's investigating. You know, I want to see criminal collusion. I want to see treason charges. I want the whole thing to come crashing down. It would be, while it would be funny, it would be a significant disappointment to me if he got brought down just because he fucked someone he shouldn't have. So, in summary, it's about the D. When you've got an NDA, don't D, especially when it's about someone called D and where he put his D, because the more D, soon we've got D's D everywhere, and no one wants that.